Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. Again, we are going to be doing Agile games here on Agile Games with James. The most popular game that I've heard from people that they start off with in Agile is called the Penny Game. We'll be covering it today, and wanted to shortly give credit to tastycupcakes.org if you are into more Agile games. They have a great list there. I'm going to be transposing some of them as I learn them onto my website in a easy to read format in hopes that it'll help the Agile community. And as I play these games with others, I'm hoping to also make them look better and verify that the instructions are what they need to be, so that when you play, you are able to play them easier. So that being said, this game is about the theory of constraints. But really quickly, on leanproduction.com, there is a quick quote I'd like to do an introduction about. It says, "The theory of constraints is a methodology for identifying the most important limiting factor, i.e. constraint, that stands in the way of achieving a goal, and then systematically improving the constraint until it no longer is a limiting factor. In manufacturing, the constraint is often referred to as a bottleneck." And so this is going to be a game where we learn about these constraints, and so here we go. So here we are. We're going to start with the pity game, and it's going to be a minimum of 10 players. You're going to need to set aside 20 to 30 minutes to play the game. You're going to need a flip chart, a marker, and 20 pennies, or small coins. So with every Agile game, I'm going to try to incorporate a picture to help you understand how the game is set up and where every player should be. This is going to be a top-down view, obviously, of that game. So you're going to need to have a table. Different roles you're going to have real quick. You're going to have 4 people, which are the workers seated at the table. So these guys right here. Then you're going to have 4 people that are the managers standing behind the workers with stopwatches, usually on their cell phones. You can also use that function. And these are going to be the managers right here. And so you're also going to need one person, which is the scribe or facilitator, and they're going to be writing down on a flip chart with a stopwatch or a cell phone and track how long it takes for the process all the coins from start to finish. So from start to finish, these guys, you're going to be passing coins down, and by the time from start to the end, this guy's going to be counting that time. And when each person gets done, they're also going to have individual times, as you'll see shortly. But another person will be the customer executive, and this is going to be this guy right here. And he also has a stopwatch or cell phone. Will be tracking the time from the first coin from start to finish. So it's going to be the first coin, how long it takes the first coin to get from here to here. So that's going to be different from this guy who's going to be timing the entire process from start to finish. I just want to clarify that real quick. So the setup, you're going to give 20 coins to the first worker, which is going to be this person right here. This is going to be the first. This is going to be the last. That's the closer you get to the executive, because the work's going to go down the pipeline, right? So you're going to set up the flip chart in a place that's visible. Ta-da! And then we have the objective. The objective is to process the 20 coins through the system of workers as fast as possible. To be processed, a coin must be flipped, one at a time, by the workers, and with their left hand only, starting off. And then pass to the next worker in the chain, who will do the same. Once the coins have been processed by all 4 workers, they are considered to be done with the round. Workers may only pass the coin once a full batch of coins is completed. So again, this is just for starting off the current objective. So you're going to flip your coins and then pass them over. You have to have all the coins completed before you flip. So flip the coins, pass them over. Flip the coins, then pass them over. Flip the coins, then pass them over. That's the first round. And that's the objective. Now it's going to change a little bit as the rounds go on. So just remember, this is how you start off, not how you're necessarily finishing. Further instructions. The managers of each worker will time how long it takes their workers to get through the 20 coins, starting from when they pick the first coin up and ending when they pass all the coins to the next person. So by the time this guy starts flipping the first coin, this guy starts, and by the time he passes it over, he ends the time, and that continues down the line. The scribe or facilitator will also be timing how long it takes for the 20 coins to be processed and completed. So this guy will, as soon as he's done, this scribe will ask him the time, and he'll put it up here. and that'll continue down the line. So he's keeping track of the 20 coins as well. So the customers and exec will also be timing how long it takes the first coin to be complete in each round. Facilitator will capture the time. I just went over that. Da-da. So the first round, the workers will operate in batches of 20, so 20 pennies, 20 small coins. They may also pass coins to the next worker once they have flipped all 20 coins. So again, round 1, all you're doing is flipping the coins, creating a stack of once it's flipped, and then moving the stack. Round 2, after you're done with all that, all the times are counted, then the workers are going to operate in batches of 10. They may pass a batch of 10 coins to the next worker once they have flipped 10 coins. So flip 10 coins, move the 10 to the next person, and then flip another 10 coins and move the next 10. Alright, so you go through the entire round of that with each person flipping 10 coins at a time. Then round 3, you're going to decrease the size further to batches of 5. So you may pass the coins in 5 coins each time. Workers operate in batches of 1. They may pass each coin to the next worker once they have flipped. So the batch size just keeps getting smaller, people. That's pretty much it. I've heard that you can also add other rounds to where they have different, where you can use right and left hand now, but you're only supposed to be using left hand throughout this whole. So if you're left-handed, you have an advantage, I guess. So only use your left hand while you're doing this whole activity, unless you want to add like a 5th round or something. But the Endgame Analysis. At the end of round 4, the facilitator will lead a group through an analysis of the timings. Individual timings will typically increase while the time to get the coins goes down, which gives the impression that each worker is becoming less efficient, especially those at the end of the process. While the process itself becomes more efficient, discussion around bottlenecks, cross-functionality, etc. will typically be instigated. So, yeah, that is the entirety of the game. And so we'll just go back down here. So again, different variations. You can try throwing in different sized coins in the process. Sometimes smaller coins are typically more frustrating. Larger coins are easier. Trying to tackle out how long it takes for an urgent request to get through the variation batch sizes. So if you have a certain coins to get through. But yeah, that is this game. I hope you enjoyed our first Agile game on Agile Games with James. Be sure to like, subscribe, and look forward to seeing you all again soon on another game. Please let me know in the comments below what other games you might like covered, maybe some games that you found particularly not as user-friendly with the instructions. I'd love to, of course, put the most valuable thing out to you guys as soon as possible. So please let me know in the comments below if you liked or what I could do better as well. Always looking for great feedback. And thank you so much again for your time. And I'll see you guys later. Keep on learning.